Here we are, back again in the Victorian High Country. We only decided the afternoon before to get out and about, and on the list of places to visit we had Mansfield, Granny's Flat, Jamison, Mount Terrible and Woods Point. I'd mapped out a pretty certain journey, but we were flexible with what might eventuate.
We've travelled these parts many times before, but I had never been to Woods Point or Mount Terrible. Steve had been many times before, so I was keen to tick these off. It was going to be a big day of travel, so come with us on this day trip through the mountains.
We started by heading straight up Stoney Creek Track, which climbs the ridge nicely, showcasing beautiful views north and south. Stony Creek Track turns into Mitchell's Track, and then we turned right at Master's Track and began our descent into Granny's Flat. The two-wheel drive road out of there leads you to the back of Jamison.
From Jamo, we headed towards the start of Mount Terrible Track. This had recently been graded, but mostly the grading had been done at the northern end of the track only, not the southern. There are still some nice challenges along the way, and optional detours of varying difficulty.
The views along Mount Terrible Track are absolutely incredible. We timed it perfectly for lunch at the summit.
Mount Terrible sits at 1,325 metres above sea level. There's a hut and a fire lookout tower at the summit. Sadly, the original hut burnt down after a log rolled out of the fireplace in 2012. It was rebuilt to a magnificent standard in 2016 and finished in January 2017.
As per usual, these tracks are steep, and our footage doesn't do it any justice. It just can't show how steep some of these sections are. After a few challenges, we turned left into Moonlight Spur Track and descended down into the valley to the two-wheel drive road that winds its way south to Woods Point. Woods Point is an absolutely iconic mining town that, at one point back in the 1860s, just 3 years after gold was discovered, had 36 pubs. That's a lot of beer.
We just had to stop in front of the old servo, a must-have photo opportunity for every four-wheel driver. It was a big day covering a lot of kilometres.
Thanks very much for watching. If you loved our video, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe for many more adventures soon to come. You can also find us on Instagram at Stephen and Queenie.
See you on our next adventure.